Welcome back to part 3. So previously in part 2, we were talking about your SaaS and hybrid model, the on-premise technology for facility managers to use. Right. This time around, we're going to be talking a little bit more about market expansion. Right. What is Mohamed's vision in bringing his product overseas? And he already has some experience on that. So how did he get started? How do you approach it, and what are some of the things, pros and cons that you need to take note of when you're going regional as a company? I remember we had a conversation about this, right? Because you are very outward looking. When you started your business, you already had the intention that I'm going to go overseas with this because it's borderless. What made you choose the first country to go into in the first place?
Okay, the first country, we are looking into Dubai. Although we already have gone into Brunei already. Although Brunei was not in our list. It came in accidentally.
Oh, okay. That's your understanding of luck, right?
Probably, I should say.
Yeah.
Because as you know, like the MENA, the region, right, Middle East region is currently upcoming. They are very aggressive right now.
So a lot of investors' money going into it.
Yeah. So that's why we wanted to have our headquartered operation over in Dubai to serve around that region in Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, and all those places.
I see.
Right. Currently, we are already working on that. Probably in another 2 to 3 months, we should be setting up our office over there in Dubai. Yeah. As what I earlier mentioned, right, it's not a Singapore-only product. We are designing for Southeast Asia market. This Indonesia also right now is coming up. They have a lot of constructions and infrastructures coming up.
Okay.
So the next we are moving into Indonesia as well.
Yeah.
We see a lot of opportunities over there for facilities management. Especially now our government also is supporting us with the MRA grant. I believe you all know, right?
Yes.
So I think with that support we are expanding to these regions as well. So yeah.
Why Dubai first? What made you consider Dubai as a first pit stop for you?
Because right now, Dubai is a place where they have already saturated with all their constructions, and now is their phase for their maintaining their properties.
So you looked at the macro trend of the country and what their needs are. I see.
So now they are already saturated. So the demands for construction is, I wouldn't say it's not as good as compared to facilities management because there are a lot of projects already completed. Now they are into facilities management.
Yeah.
So the demand for the facilities management is
going high.
At the same time, now the neighboring country, Saudi Arabia, is thriving on infrastructure. So we thought that maybe if we are setting up our company or office in Dubai, probably in next 5 years, I think Saudi will be the best region for us to move into there as well. So that's the rationale behind why we wanted to move in our operation.
I like how you have a very clear, logical rationale instead of some entrepreneurs who think emotionally, oh, I want to expand my product to the world. Dubai looks like a good place. Let's go there. So usually it's based on intuition, right? Okay. From of course, more non-seasoned entrepreneurs. But I realize that in every step that you take, you always look at the country, you look at what are the macro trends, and you find a problem in that to position yourself there. Yeah. So this winning formula that you have is something that I wanted to talk about. Do you consciously do that, or is it subconscious thing?
I do this kind of homework before we really wanted to decide where we wanted to go. Seriously. Yeah. Just because I think, now, if you look at the whole globally, I think Middle East region is quite thriving right now. So I think that should be the right place for us to go there to have a good business over there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to see the rosy stuff, right? But is there any challenges that you foresee that you might face when you're
Definitely, I mean, the road is not going to be smooth for us. We are prepared to do that when we really have overcome a lot of hurdles. I think it's not going to be a new one anyway. Of course, there's going to be a lot of customization because the product is, as well, I say, designed for Southeast Asian culture, right? For Gulf region, probably we need to design a POC to meet their workflows and demands, kind of things like that. Probably that could easily take about 5 to 6 months to prove our POC.
Yeah.
I think from there onwards, I think we should be scale up our product over there.
I see. So instead of 2 years now, you shorten to 5 months.
Yeah, because we already have that kind of the basic things, basic stuffs in place. The frameworks, everything is there. It's just a matter of some customization to suit their workflows. That's it.
So when you mentioned facility management, I recall that you were also in the construction industry first.
Yep.
So you serve two big groups, right? One is the construction for your SaaS model, and then the other one is facility management. So was it intentional for you to go into these two industry first before you expand overseas? Or it just so happened you had a chance and opportunity to go there?
No, even from the day one, I have been deployed into the mixture of both construction and facilities management.
I see.
So I always had a interest in both. Although I started off with construction, later part, we saw a lot of gaps in facilities management. So I thought, that also should be one of a good place where we're supposed to be in there.
And anyway, it serves the same kind of customer, right? Because you mentioned that if the country is saturated with properties, that means they have gone over or gone past their construction phase to go into facility management.
Yeah. So it's a continuation.
Yeah.
It's a phase 1, phase 2.
Yeah, exactly.
It really serves the customer journey, right? So when you're in construction, use us. When you have finished construction, use the other one.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. That's a right way of thinking in terms of the expansion of product ranges. Because a lot of times when people think about expanding product, they try to find the next trendy product, or maybe they have a different framework of thinking. But for you, you look at what is the client that I'm serving? Can I serve this client more? Right? And upsell, right? Or cross-sell, right? Upserve, yeah. So that's where you expanded a different product variety to serve them even more after the construction phase is over.
Right.
Yeah. So that's something to remind ourselves of when we think about product innovation. So when you wanted to go overseas, right? Tell me a little bit more about that Brunei incident. How did that happen?
While we were developing a facilities management solution, right, we exhibited ourselves in the Suntec. So for, I think, the security and safety expo, we showcased our product over there. I think one of the security company from Brunei, they popped into our stall and they looked at it. They found it very interesting and very much adaptable to their operations. They didn't even think twice. Straight away, they asked us to come to them and implement their solutions. Within 3 to 4 months, we customized the solution here and there, and then deliver and start running already.
And they are still your customers now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So are you also expanding from there with Brunei, with the first client? And
since we already have the POC is done with that company. Yeah, I think we will be looking out for more security companies in Brunei and scale up our operation over there as well.
So the security company is more like your partner, your channel partner?
It's not a channel partner.
Oh, they are the client themselves?
They are one of the clients.
Oh, okay.
They are one of the clients.
So yours is really B to upstream B?
Yeah.
I see. Because the security is also serving a development.
Correct, yeah.
Right, which is their B2B.
Yes.
I see. That's quite interesting.
But I think it's cool because a lot of times we also don't know what opportunities there are out there. And when it comes along, really, then we find a new market, we find a new geographical location. And then once it's proven, we can all dive in. So this is the luck that we all need as a business owner,
I didn't even think of I will be going to Brunei, but now we are in Brunei now.
Yeah.
I mean, as well, sometimes luck's lah.
Yeah, but you also have to be prepared. So there was the customization and all the hard work that was done before that. Also.
Yeah, I mean, when there's opportunity comes, we don't close our door, right? I mean, even though we wanted to, we really put a lot of efforts since they already have trusted on us. We didn't want to really make them regret also. So we did a good job and they are very happy with our services right now.
See.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, did you have to travel frequently to the country?
Into Brunei?
Yeah.
Not at all. Not even a single time I went to the office. It's all through online.
Wow.
Yeah. The only first time we met is during the expo that time.
Right.
Oh, wow. Then that trust is established.
Yeah, after then it's all through online and Zoom meetings. Even the training all happened in the Zoom meetings. He's on their own now there already.
The power of SaaS.
Yeah. Because I thought you at least have to visit the site, do some. Oh,
that's right. Don't have to.
I see.
Yeah.
So what kind of mindset shift do you have to constantly do in order to serve a different market?
I think the very first thing is you have to keep up to the updated technologies. That's very important. If you're not updated, or even your technology, your product itself is not updated with the latest technologies, you can say bye-bye already.
Very easily ousted like that. I see.
Because your competitors are really waiting out there.
Yeah.
Right?
So you have to be the fastest in
Correct. So we have to be at the forefront. We have to keep updated ourselves every single day.
Was it pressurizing all these years to be constantly at the forefront?
We don't take it as a pressure. We take it as on a good side really, this one, right? We are very passionate to always deliver new solutions, new versions to my clients. So we don't feel pressurized.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's part of your company's DNA already.
Because we have a very good development team at the back end. So every one of them also is part of our team who make us achieve this kind of success. We treat them, every one of them also is our business owners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they earn certain shares in the company.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And do you feel that's the right way to do business?
That's the right way to keep them motivated and to keep them retained. That's very important.
Because I believe that there's a lot of talented developers. And of course, as an SME, sometimes it's very difficult because you have to fight for talent. The amount of resources that you have to retain them is, of course, not as competitive as the MNCs or the bigger boys out there with bigger budgets.
Correct.
Plus, you're self-funded. Yeah, so that makes all the things a lot more difficult for you as well. Yeah. That's why you decided to go this route. And do you feel that there's a space for SMEs to build a very strong company in the tech space without investor budget?
Very hardly.
You feel so? Even you are self-funded yourself, right?
That's what I doubt. Even I look back at my olden days. Was it the one myself that I came along this way? I used to think myself.
I see.
So it was really a very hectic period that I overcame. So that's why I say I doubt.
Yeah.
I was going to add on because I just recently also talked to another SaaS owner as well. And he was just sharing how with the older ones, once SaaS in a certain industry has been established and used in a certain number of years, it becomes so ingrained actually in the industry that they find that the following other companies coming in may have trouble finding or entering the market already. Yeah. Do you think that's the case as well?
That's why I say, so long as you keep update yourself with the right set of features and technologies to the end users, you dominate the market. Otherwise, your competitors will take a seat.
So what do you think is your end outcome that you want to achieve here? Now you're, of course, going to Dubai, going to Southeast Asia, Indonesia. So where are you going with this?
We wanted to be a global player. Right? We wanted to be a global, not just sitting in Singapore.
Okay.
Even our government also say, please go out of Singapore, right?
That's right. Yes. Yes, that's right.
Singapore is already saturated, right?
Yeah.
So
small market.
Very small market, right? We are targeting to be a global player, if not at least Southeast Asia and MENA region. Yeah.
So will you then decide to sell it, or will you hold it all the way?
I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
But certainly I have an exit strategy, right? The day will come for me also to go retire. So I have not decided that day, but I still is an unanswered question.
I see. Well, one of my friends told me that you will always exit a company in 3 different ways. So you either sell it to someone, you get someone to inherit, or you die with the company. So either or, you will exit anyway. It's just a matter of choice or what kind of exit you want to do, right? So that's pretty enlightening for me. I realized that in your journey, what you did right, or rather your approach that was correct, was finding that problem, finding applicable solution, right? Contextualize it to the problem and then expanding to different markets.
Yeah.
So it's very unlike, of course, what I mentioned about other tech companies that start with the tech stack first. Then find the customers to subscribe to that.
Correct.
So it's the analogy of a key and a lock, right? Do you have the lock first? and then you find a key, or do you have a key first and you find a lock?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I realized that was the winning formula for you in all your different instances when you meet new clients and expand to new markets. So looking back, do you feel that was the case? Do you consciously think about this, or was it a subconscious effort?
I think it just came along the flow. Lah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
When we started to realize the potential of the product and the demand available in the market, we started to think about all these things.
I see.
Expansions and all those things.
Because a lot of business coach will tell you, you need a vision. What's your vision? What's your total addressable market?
Yeah.
And then form the mission.
Correct. That one is for, you go with a startup with those kind of seed funding, Series A, Series B, that kind. But for me, it's a different case.
Yeah.
All the investment come from my own pocket. So there's no investor.
I see.
So if there is an investor, there's a strong mentor behind. For me, there's no mentor also.
Yeah, exactly, right? You didn't have a mentor in the space.
Yeah. So everything was on my own. So that's why I say it all goes by flow. When we succeeded in Singapore, then we thought that there is a way out there to go out of Singapore.
Yeah.
So that is why we are working towards. So when we are into that step, then now we think that there's a way to go globally. So probably the next phase, maybe we will start to work out how we can work towards that.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's really unlocking the different phases based on what you have at hand in terms of the opportunities.
Right.
The idea here is don't overcomplicate things.
Take it one step at a time.
Take it one step at a time. When it comes, it will come, right?
Don't put too much pressure for yourself as well. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's plan forward, but work on where you are
correct
right now. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. I think that's very insightful. We really learn the heart and the mindset behind what goes on in a technology business, and how do you stay relevant.
Okay.
How do you consistently serve your clients with a heart, and how do you even think about your expansion plans and using your resources, whichever one comes to you first.
Yeah.
So I remember you mentioned to me that when you started, the mission was to get the prototype out.
Yep.
That was your first mission. And of course, you accomplished that many years ago, right? So what would you say is your current mission right now?
I have my operations started in Dubai first, and carry on with my expansion to that region. So that's my next mission now. So meanwhile, we are also working with the Indonesian people also. So these are the two things currently in my list.
Yeah.
I think this itself is my next 5-year plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be a long while.
Yeah.
I see. We have one last question, which is an interesting question.
Okay.
So we have a ritual at Men on Mission. And by the way, you're our 20th episode.
Oh,
yes. You have reached one of our milestones together with us.
Good.
So we always have this ritual where our guests will ask the next guest a question.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have two things, right? First is answer the question from the previous guest and think about a question for the next guest. So the previous guest, he is in a security company.
Okay.
Probably might be a good collaborator for you that can link you up. But anyway, he's a security company and he asked this question: how important is money as a decision factor in your business?
Money is really a forefront factor. Definitely without money, you cannot move your things forward, right?
Yeah.
You don't have money, you don't have to think about the business law. Go back to the 9-to-5 job already.
I remember
as simple as that.
I remember you mentioned about cash flow, right?
Yeah.
Cash flow is literally the engine that keeps it going.
Lifeline.
Yeah, the lifeline even, right? The blood and the pounds. Without money, your business cannot succeed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think a further question I'd like to ask to that too is, then what is the meaning of business for you? Because yes,
is it all money?
You chase markets, you go into expansion, you earn more money, more cash flow, and then you expand out again. So what do you think is the meaning for you doing business?
Business is for me to expand to regionally and also to Middle East region. So at the end of the day, I wanted to create a lot of job opportunities. I think this one I had earlier shared with you. That's the least I can contribute to the society. Apart from that, freedom for my own self. Yeah. And then retire happily and peacefully.
I see.
So it's It's building sustainability in the company through, having cash flow and all that.
Yeah.
And then creating job opportunities for people and finally freedom for yourself.
Yeah. And I feel it circles around, right? Because initially you were sharing about how you struggled and had many, many challenges trying to find a job in Singapore, which you eventually did. And then, of course, the rest is history, right? But then now you bring this mindset into your company as well to help your team members have a secure job and have a sense of freedom, doing the things that they love, but still be able to earn some money together with you as well.
Right.
Yeah. So currently, how many people you have in the team?
Currently, we have about 25.
Oh, 25.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they all around the region?
Yeah.
All around the region.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it like to pay CPF for your team members?
No CPF. Because most of them are stationed in India. So we don't have that kind of CPF regulations. So no issues. For us here in Singapore, we are only like 5 of us only.
Ah, okay. 5 and then 20 in India.
Yeah.
Which is usually what a SME will be like. In your expansion plans, right, all these people together with you, do you have a vision of how big a team you're going to build towards?
How big is depends on how big my client level is going to be like. Right. I mean, no point I have a big team, but I don't have the clients. And obviously, if I have a big set of clients, obviously I will.
Yeah.
So it's unpredictable right now.
I see.
Right.
It goes back to your idea of sustainability.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Have a company to feed your team members, but also have a company to serve the right clients.
Yeah.
And they both work together in a sustainable manner.
Correct.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, do you have your question for the next guest?
What is this purpose of his entrepreneurship life? Yeah.
What is his purpose of his entrepreneur life?
Yeah.
That's a very deep question.
Okay.
You make it tough for the next guest.